Hello, everybody. Welcome to the review for the GT3 Sprint Championship from this last Sunday. We were at Road Atlanta, kind of mimicking the Petite Le Mans race weekend. And boy, did we have an interesting one. Very, very interesting. As you can, we're going to get into a lot. We'll have a short highlight section, plenty of talk about some craziness. And yeah, let's just get into it. We'll start with our winners here, as you can kind of see across the board here. Austin McGill with another victory in the pro class. I want to say that's two. It's been quite the run for him. He's just been absolutely slaying it. A lot of Mustang action, a lot of front engine action at the front here. We have two Mustangs, an Aston, and a Merc. Interesting. Uh, First time winner this season. Hadn't seen him on the top step maybe, I don't know if ever, but yeah, Prashant Jayaraman takes the Pro-Am. We will get into the highlights of that. It was a spicy finish, to say the least. Um, Eric coming back takes the Am win. I know he's had some incident trouble recently, so it was a clean-ish race from him that sees him take another victory in the Am class. I know he rattled off quite a few last season, so he gets his first of the year here. And rounding out, we have Ryan Otis with another victory for the rookie class. I believe a top three overall. Again, I don't know if he's finished outside the top three. So yeah, that's a hell of a showing from him. I saw he had some good battles. He was dicing it up. Yeah, so congrats to all our winners. Couple of returning names, a new face. It's good stuff. Um, yeah, it's interesting. They're all front engine. That's I wonder. Odd. We will go down now. We have some new boards that our great friend Mark Foley has been putting together. He got a couple new metrics to track, cleanest finish. Uh Nick Mazza takes takes himself only 3 incidents, so great job for him. Keeps himself nice and clean. Um Biggest mover. This might just be a weekly fun picture of Trey. He moves up 27 spots, 45th to 18th. Um, yeah, I think this is just going to be every week we get to look at a new cool picture of Trey for that one. Fastest lap, also your pro winner and overall winner, Austin McGill, 117.1. Um, that's just an absolute insane time. Um, and shows the correlation. Fastest guy on the track also wins. Had a pretty in hand for most of the race, and then a fun one, closest finish. We had Prashant and Jeff. This is like them coming through the last corner. 0.095 seconds. That is a minuscule time difference. And to be fair, they swapped in 10A, so it was quite the battle down to the end. Unfortunately, it probably should have been for second and third. Chris Lambeth got he got an unfortunate incident with a back marker. A lot of blue flag drama this week, understandably so. There was some rough showings, but yeah, it sucks to see something like that take out somebody who was having a pretty insane race. I think for a while, if not up to the point where he got taken out. He was second overall even. He was holding off Peter, defending champion. Like, that's a hell of a drive from Chris, and he gets nothing out of it. He unfortunately gets taken out on like the second to last lap, loses all chance of victory and really any kind of positioning. So fun little graphics. If anybody has any more ideas, we're trying to maybe, and unfortunately for this one, it kind of didn't, but maybe highlight some people that don't really have a shot at winning any of these. Cleanest finish. We might need to work on biggest mover and just like go for the second biggest mover. um, just like exclude Trey from that because it's just his championship. But yeah, just some stuff to give other people some shine, some newer people, some people that aren't necessarily winning, give them a chance to have a little moment in the sun. So before we hop in to the points, let's take a look at some I don't want to say incidents, but just some adventures and some highlights from the race. We'll start with the start here. As we come around, watch. This is pretty consequential here. Your AM class winner, Eric, unfortunately, gets a little on the curb. Boom! Takes Elliot and Brandon there for a ride. This first whole little section was chaos. I just wanted to just set the stage there. We've got them going off. We've got Craig Reese. I don't know what the heck happened to him. He was braking hard to try to not get into it. He finds himself in the dirt. That will come into play here in a moment. Back up to here so we can kind of see everything transpiring. I almost get hit by Colin as I brake for all the chaos. Here's Craig. He's about to come over, which makes Seth move over. And I don't see that Seth has to move for him, so I'm kind of holding my spot here. And boom, there goes Seth, just off into the netherworld. We'll ride along with Andrew here on this very dark car, kind of absorbs light. And unfortunately for Craig, his troubles do not end there. He and Andrew get together and off he goes. That was it was a pretty chaotic first little lap there. I was just watching. I was like, death, 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 death everywhere around me. It was pretty crazy. That was had the blood pumping. Uh, Another one, not to be unfortunate to Andrew here, but where is it? Was it this one? He has, yeah, lap 9. He gets hit by I want to say this is Brian Zaborowski here. And I've never seen a car get this much damage. Watch the back of his car. What is happening? It's gone. Look at all the pieces. It looks like a go-kart. Like it has no rear end. It is just absolute looks like half a car. This it was pretty insane to look at. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I just had to show that. That was crazy looking. I was like, what happened to this car? And let's go. This is a fun one. We have Mark Foley. We'll go to his pit out. Um, his pit exit. He's been battling up near the front with Chris Lambeth and Gage, Himes, and they come out. And let's see. So he's coming out of the pits, and let's just show how much fuel he saved. He was behind these guys, and he comes out right alongside of them. And I mean, this is some craziness. 2 wide through turn 3, pure terror if you've never done it. Chris opts for safety, stays way to the side, still 2 wide. I mean, this is just straight out of the pits. There's a little bit of net code there. Chris just takes to the runoff. Mark gets squirrely through there. Gage all over the back of him. How he doesn't just murder him right there, I do not know. Very impressive. And then one more, they're gonna get. We might have to go overhead on this because how the hell is nobody dead right here in this? Look at this gap. That's nothing. That's some pretty insane racing. Just kind of shows the level that the top guys here are at and the margins they're working with. Yeah, it's just really exciting stuff. I remember watching the highlight and thinking, fuck, that's awesome. And then finally, we won't show Chris's incident. There was a lot of talk and people have left and we don't need to pile on, but we will show Prashant's run to the victory. Let's go to the last lap. We'll zoom through, get all the way really to the back straight because that's where things start kicking off here. So you've got Prashant here in second in class. This is Jeff, who's first in class right now. This is, I believe, Elliot, who got taken out in that first incident. He's a lap down. and Wesley, who is also lap traffic currently. Jeff is kind of just trying to be safe here. He's got a pretty good gap. I mean, it would take a monumental send for Prashant to take him. And just unfortunately for Jeff, Elliott and Wesley get together here, which, almost like it opens the door, but you have to worry that they're going to slide and take him out as he turns in. So Jeff has to take avoiding action, slows down, and look at Prashant. He just comes muscling his way through side by side. This is literally the last lap, last corner. And he just sneaks his way through. That was I mean, look at how he even went into the dirt to try to avoid the lap car. Jeff has nowhere to go, nothing to do. He's just, unfortunately, he is forced into second in class by 0.095 seconds. It's just, yeah, that was a crazy one. That was a hell of a race. It's unfortunate because I think there's a lot of great racing. It's unfortunate that some of the blue flag stuff really kind of tainted what was some really, really tight battling. So as we hop into the pro section, your podium was Austin, Peter, and Gage. Gage, who was fifth overall, and then Jacob. Oh no, it would have been next would have been Mark, John, then Jacob, Nick, and Trey. Um, Currently, the points battle is not that close. Austin is kind of running away with it at the moment. Unfortunately for Lamar, we ended up only taking quality points. It's gonna be very interesting to see how that shakes out by the end. But yeah, currently it's just quality. Um, so the drop weeks are a little funky because I don't think we can drop Lamar yet. I think we have to wait until we have 4 races and then we can drop it. I don't know. It's odd. But yeah, so currently the net points are a little bit all over the place, but the main point is Austin has a pretty good lead. Gage technically is in second, even though I don't think he should be. Yeah, because of minimum. Yeah, so this is all based off minimum, not my thing doesn't have excluding Lamar. So, um, so yeah, I think we're gonna need a few more weeks to really see where some of this stuff shakes out. But assuming everyone keeps showing up and we all end up dropping Lamar, this is the current order. So I don't know. It's pretty up in the air, but Austin is definitely running away with it per se because he's won 2 of the 3 races, and the race that he didn't win, he still it was the one that we're probably all going to end up dropping. So he keeps on this reign of terror. It's his championship to lose right now. We'll jump over to the pro-ams. Another one with everything kind of all over the place. Technically, Prashant's in the lead because he's got the highest or he should be in second behind Jeff because Jeff has the highest non-drop round, but Jeff's currently having to drop this one and take this one. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. These are all based on the current power or ranking list, and then this is just showing where they actually are. So, we're just going to do it like that. We're going to just pretend that we can drop Lamont because I think most anybody that's actually competing for the title will drop Lamont. So yeah, Jeff, Brandon Burns, let's fucking go. Representing for the AMs in second. In third, we have Dylan and Prashant in a solid fourth right now. But yeah, Jeff, he's got to win. He's got to win, and he's got a second place. So this is another Valhalla just kind of running away with the title. We got 2 Valhallas in the top right now. Let's hop over to the AM class. We're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna pretend that we can drop Lamar. And uh, Jason Daly, he's definitely been crushing it. I believe he won week 1. He had a top. This is a second, I believe. Yeah, that's second week 2 or week 3 with the drop. So it's Jake Daly, Colin, and Eric. Eric, Mr. Consistent. He had a rough this week. I expect him to erase that one and just keep up with this podium spree going forward. I think. Oh, I think he may be missing Imola though. I think I remember him saying something about having to miss the big points rounds, and Imola being this Sunday being a 60-minute race. I think means he is not going to be there because I think this will be worth more points. But as it stands now, uh, Jason is absolutely kind of crushing the game. 810. He's 100, almost 200 points up. That is pretty much a pretty substantial gap. So we will see where it goes. I am doing horrendous, but really the difference between me and third being 70 points is surprising. Maybe I can pull my head out of my ass and have a good end. We shall see. And then into the rookies, this is for sure a runaway. Uh, I I can't possibly see, unless something crazy happens, anybody touching Ryan Otis. He's gotten top 3 of overall of every race so far. um, yeah, it would be quite the shock if he found a way to not win this rookie title for the first half and then get bumped up to the pros at the halfway mark. But the battle for second, 1 point, and then only 14 down to fourth. So a lot in the air, but yeah, at the moment, first is pretty locked up. We'll hop over to the teams. Um, Austin Squared with Austin McGill and Jake Daly is crushing it. That helps when you have two guys who pretty consistently win their class. Really, Austin, a Valhalla member, really taking it to his Valhalla boys, Gage and Jeff here. They sit 120 points behind. They're gonna need to stack a couple more wins to try and dethrone them. And your defending champs, Thunder Thighs, sit a not too distant third. Um, we'll see if they can have some defending champ magic and bring it home. Now let's go down to the ever fun constructors title, and we finally have somebody in pretty much every car, which is fun. Thank you, Jacob, and I want to say that is Holland. Holland, no relation. That's his first name, my last name, so no relation. And Seth here for keeping the 911 alive. But yeah, currently, you know, average driver being one and it being Jacob really helps the Lamborghini out here. Um, if we're doing the points per car battle, uh, Ferrari's not too far behind. I know there's a lot of front runners in that. Um, the Aston Martin having 15 drivers is pretty insane. um, the Mercedes having this high a number, nearly in first and barely in second with 5 drivers shows, there's some killers in it. I want to say, obviously, Ryan Otis, I think Elliott, another, hefty points getter. Um, Ford getting a lot of love, 13 drivers, over a 500, points per driver on the season so far. Um, but yeah, currently the highest point total would be the Mustang, even though the Aston has the most drivers. So, way to go, Mustang. You currently hold the gross title, while the Lambo of all cars holds the net title. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to keep an eye on. Just see where that one goes. And then finally, we'll end things out with a little segment for Dylan. I know he was curious about overall. So this is the overall if there were no classes. So here I'll unhide this for a moment. So I have taken basically all the just actual finishing positions for each week, which to be fair, week 2 I did just quali because that's what we based all the points on. So if we want to change, I can make it, but for now this is based off of quali. Um, and it's from there's a max of 60 cars on the grid, so I did 300 down to 5 for 60th. And then it just sums it up for each driver and gives us an overall um, point standings. And look at Ryan's consistency with never missing the top 3 takes him to the lead. Austin's not far behind, only 5 points, and Peter is in third. Let's see. So yeah, that's your current podium. Here, I can zoom out, and if it's probably really tough to see if I zoom out. Just like all of that was probably really tough, just being a little zoomed out for maximum viewing. But yeah, so your current top 5 is Ryan Otis, Austin McGill, Peter Flanner, Jeff, and then Jacob. Pretty close. I mean, 50 points separates them. Gage in 6th. There's only a few people down here who only really competed a little in one, in Le Mans or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to take a look at this, let me know. I can share it just if anybody wants to have an idea where they're at points wise, each overall, not just in class. I know Dylan was wondering. He's just ahead of Elliot and me, and just behind Kurt and Jablonski, who Jablonski had an unfortunate incident in turn 6 and lap 1 that ended his race. So yeah, like I said, I can share this. The code is horrendous. I mean, it's super brute force X lookups and just adding them together. I am not Gareth, nor will I probably ever be. So yeah, we'll see everyone tomorrow at Imola for the Endurance Championship. Then I'm still so bad at remembering where the other series are. Wednesday's ARCA, Thursday V and Ray, Friday F4, and then Sunday we will again be at Imola for 60 minutes for the GT3 Sprint round 4. So with all that being said, have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you next week.